Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're actually going to be working on the E36 yet again. I got constant uploads coming for you guys. There's so much we're doing on this car, but today we actually have one of the most anticipated mods, at least on my end. So I've been wanting to do this for no joke probably ever since I bought the car, maybe even before that. Ever since I knew it was a feature on the E36, I knew I had to have it at some point. It's been a long time coming. And some things came up that kind of just made that not possible, but I'm kind of glad that happened. So as you guys know, we've had the trunk harness issue, and that wouldn't let me install my keyless entry system that I picked up for the E36. So it's kind of a blessing in disguise, because I probably wouldn't have handled that trunk harness situation. I kept putting it off and off and off, but I really want this feature. And in order to have that, I need my central locking mechanism to work. Now that that is all squared away, we can get to the fun part, the part that is much anticipated. Like I said, I probably haven't been this excited for any mod on this car ever. I was geeked about the center console armrest. We've done wheels, we've done tires, we've done suspension, we've done lights, we've done head unit, we've done maintenance, we've done a bunch of stuff, but there's nothing quite like an OEM feature on an old car. It just makes it like that much better. So I really can't wait to get into this. Let me show you what I got, and let me show you what you'll need. This isn't necessarily going to be a DIY, considering that I've never done this, and it's kind of going to be me winging it. I'll also list a Beamer World article that I found very helpful. It'll kind of help you distinguish the differences between the different year of modules and key fobs and all that, and it's going to tell you what you're going to need, so that when you come to do this, you won't be empty-handed. Alright, so I actually kind of snagged this guy. As you can see, this is the harness you're going to need. On this end, you have that little switch that actually goes in the center console. You'll just punch out the old plastic and pop that guy in. That is the alarm light, so you can kind of see when your alarm is, or your locks are armed and disarmed. So that's what this light is for. And then, I mean, the harness looks pretty good. I tried to look over it and like double check and make sure that there was nothing funky about it. It looks pretty OEM to me. At the end of the day, I did get this whole setup for $70 shipped to me. So it's kind of funny, an Instagram follower reached out to me after I had posted that I was looking for one of these. He reached out to me and we agreed upon a price of 70 bucks or $50. It was 20 bucks to ship to me. So 70 bucks all in all. I got the module that you're gonna need, and then I got that whole harness, plus I got the key fobs. Now, this can kind of be hard to find. They seem few and far between, if that makes sense. You can definitely still find them, but you better be the first one to the junkyard car. But I think the best bet is to either go on eBay or go on a Facebook group and post that you're looking for one. I don't know that you're going to get it for extremely cheap, but I figured I would buy this now because it's one of those things I feel is just going up in value along with everything else on these cars. For instance, axles, little interior pieces like door cards. Stuff is becoming really expensive, so I'm trying to get my hands on all the stuff that I plan on replacing sooner rather than later. It's just going to save me money, and I'd rather just secure that stuff and have it. So here's the module. There are two different modules to my knowledge. One is for 95, one is for 96 and above, or I guess 92 to 95, 96 to 99. They are actually interchangeable. I forget. They're interchangeable one way and then not the other, but basically I think you can use either module with either year car, but the key fobs cannot be switched between either year car. So if you're, I don't know how to explain it. I'll link the article down below, as I stated before, because I've not refreshed myself in that article. It's been about a month since I read it, because I planned to do this a while ago, but we're finally getting to the day. Then obviously I know I covered this, but this is an OEM key fob. There are plenty of places to get reproductions of these if you don't want to pay over $100. I believe, like, depending on condition, they go upwards to $250 on eBay. So just what I would say is keep your eye out, and if you plan on doing this, just start looking now for the stuff. You may get lucky like I did and find like everything in a deal. Alright, another thing to notice, I actually ended up picking up a kind of non-sag glove box. I snagged this for like $10 at the junkyard. A little quick tip when you go to pick and pull, just put all the shit together so it looks like one piece, because there's a bunch of pieces in here. But all this stuff separates the vents and stuff. I'm sure you guys know that. We're going to get into that because this needs to be removed from the car to actually get back there, plug the module in. But that is why I'm going to be installing this today. I got one that doesn't sag, and I'll be replacing it. So that's the plan, and we're gonna get right into it. All right, it's been about 10 minutes. I wish I was joking. I had to go inside. There's a super aggressive bee in the garage. I don't know if you guys saw in the last couple of videos. That motherfucker just keeps coming back and I can't get rid of him. I'm not trying to cup a bee because if I fuck up, I'm gonna get stung, or I don't know if it's like a yellow jacket bite me or something. I don't know. It's not a problem I want to have. So yeah, it's been about 10 minutes. Nothing has happened, but let's get into the actual part where I put the alarm in. All right, the glove box removal process is pretty damn easy. You got one guy up here, and then you open this. You got one here and one here. Normally there's a cover right here, but in this case there's not. And then I believe, if I can remember right, oh look at that, there's a screw. What a fucking hack job. I don't even want to show you this because I don't know why the previous owner did this. Maybe I can crop in right here, but there's a wood screw attached in the bottom. So normally there should just be like a normal one, normal, standard Phillips head screw. But in this case, the previous owner decided that maybe it was a better idea to put a wood screw in. It's literally like a wood screw. I don't know. Somebody was smoking H. We will be replacing that. What a fuck around. Anyways, so you pull that little reflector out and you can feel right here, there's a 10. You can take a stubby. You may or may not need an extension. In this case, we can use one. You can see, you just pull that out. If you could get your screw out evenly, you probably wouldn't know how to deal with that. Oh, okay, I stand corrected. I'm an idiot. So maybe, I just don't remember doing that on the last E36 glove box that I did, but well, possibly was my fault there. All right, as you can see, we got some stuff now. I'm gonna have to refer to the video because I actually have no idea what I'm looking at here, but something we plug in the module, so let's figure out what to do. All right, let's give this a go. I just paired it. Let's see. Lock. Holy shit. Unlock. Oh my fucking god. No way, dude. Damn! Damn! I'm gonna quickly run you through this. Let's see. I didn't record me doing it because this light was dying and it kept strobing out the camera and it was just kind of irritating. But it's a super ridiculously super simple process, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. So you got your harness here. Here's your harness. 95 guys, I don't think you need your hood latch switch thing because it's internal. I don't know, I didn't look too much into it, but this works without it. I literally referred to that video I was talking about earlier. You can see where the harness goes, there's a connection. See that guy plugged in down below, that one down here. Follow the harness, plug it in there. I don't know how to get that off of its little perch. It would be much easier. It's kind of a bitch to line up, but once you get it, it is plugged in. Then you should have this guy plugged in. You can route this behind and like make it look pretty after, but this will be hooked up, and then you literally just plug the module in. That's it. That's all you need. It's done. And then we'll go into the pairing procedure in a second here. All right, I'm gonna explain the pairing procedure to you very quickly. It's actually really easy. It only took me 2 attempts. I'm gonna explain it. There's plenty of videos that will show you how to do it, but honestly, if you just listen, it should be a walk in the park. It's really not that hard. So what you're gonna do, step 1, once you've hooked all of that up and you're ready to pair your module. Okay, step 1 to pairing it, it's gonna be super simple. Make sure your hood, your doors, your trunk, everything's closed to start off with. Make sure the car is unlocked. Walk out of your car. Open the trunk, leave it open, run over to your driver's door, get in the car, close the door, then stick the key in the ignition, but don't turn it over. Just leave it in the ignition. Once the door is closed, and once it's in the ignition, you should be good to move on to the next step. Forget about the trunk for now, leave that open. Then what you want to do is take your key, and you're literally going to cycle it just to auxiliary 5 times. So you would go 1, that's an auxiliary, back, 2, an auxiliary, back, 3, an auxiliary, back, 4, an auxiliary, back, 5, an auxiliary, back. Leave it there. So there should be no power when you're done with your 5 turns. Once that's done, you open the driver door and close it. Then I believe you hit the unlock button and then you're good to go. You can get out and it should be synced. I'm pretty sure I got that all right. You can reference a video if that doesn't work. But it's super simple. Now all I need to do is actually put the glove box and everything back together. I'm gonna tuck that module up in the glove box somewhere. But yeah, super sweet. I'm so stoked. It's such an easy mod. I'll get back to you guys when it's actually all done. But for now, we'll lock the car. As you can see, put all this together. Got that OEM finish. It literally just snaps in. You just pull the OBC out. You can pull this guy up, and then you're good to go. You can literally, this is all plug and play. There's no modifications needed. I mean, that's a given because it's an OEM modification, but at the same time, yeah, it's like super plug and play. This guy's in here now, so when you lock the doors, this will blink red, so it's a good indicator. And then you know. The glove box is all situated. It's not the cleanest. Honestly, I thought this would have less sag than it does. It does still have some sag up here, but there's a few ways to mitigate that, so I'm just gonna deal with it for now. Maybe touch on that in the future. So directly after this video that you see, I will be doing the headliner because it needs to get done. It's not something I really want to be doing right now, but at the same time, it's my day off. I moved the car out, so I actually have some lighting, not only to record it, but just to see it for myself. So I will be pulling the headliner out. It won't be that hard, but it's also not going to be super fun. I gotta get this panel up here because that switch is literally just hanging out. This has already been rewrapped, so anyways, it just looks like junk. There's a lot of things that need to be done, but the interior overhaul is going well. Yeah, it's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you found this somewhat helpful. If you did, drop a like. If you didn't, there's plenty of videos on how to do it. But anyways, that's it for me this time. I will have some more videos up very shortly. This car is going at a rapid pace, so it's hard to keep up with making videos. I have about 5 or 6 videos that are like filmed that just need to be edited and uploaded. So don't worry, there will be no shortage of videos. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.